Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you have a good morning, afternoon, evening. Now before I get into the video, just want to say, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Trying to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so hopefully you all can help me achieve that goal. Now, this video is more so for global players, not JP players since it's already out, but global players, right? If you don't know, there is a seasonal banner. Yes, a seasonal banner. However, this has to be one of the best banners that Grand Cross has ever put out, because it literally has every single seasonal unit on the banner, right? Just those units in terms of SSRs. But just those SSRs, right? Which is very, very strong. A very, very strong banner. Now, here you see you can summon with tickets or gems. Now, global players, do not spend your gems on this. Don't. Just don't, right? Just absolutely do not do that. Now, here's the banner lineup. This is a very, very powerful banner because it has, again, every single seasonal unit. It's strong. It's very, very strong. So you got New Legends unit, Halloween unit, Sweet Temptations unit, Sunny Vacation units, and you know, the three kind of exclusive characters, whatever you want to call them, right? But it's very good. It's a very, very good banner. Now, it is at a 0.16% ban rate for the characters, right? But that's fine. That's fine considering the amount of characters that are on here. Now, here's the thing, right? The reason why I say don't spend your gems is because this banner is free. This is a free banner. So global players, you will be able to get tickets for this for free, right? So down here, you see that we have all of these days to log in, and you literally get to summon. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it is a 111. I think. Yeah, 100. It should be 111 times free summons. So global players, you better be ready for this because this is gonna be good. So for people who don't have Green Gowther, this is a very good banner because I know a lot of people do want him. Not really for PvP because Bond exists now, but more so just for PvE because he's just strong. He's a very strong unit. Again, one of the best units in the game, right? So I know a lot of people don't really have Gowther or don't have him duped out. I only have him 1 out of 6. So when this banner comes out on global, I am actually hoping to pull multiple copies of this unit. That would be very, very good. I don't have Oslo and Hawk. I don't have Oslo and Hawk, right? So getting them would be good. I do want more dupes for my Dariette. I don't have really like much dupes for New Legends characters. I don't even have Jericho, so I want Jericho. I do want more dupes for Meliodas. So again, very good banner. Just a very good banner to get characters, get dupes. If you have max dupes of, you know, certain characters, free dupe coins. So again, very nice that they did this for players. I think honestly this is a major W on Netmarble's part. I think it's a major W. Now in terms of the actual units themselves, all of the New Legend characters, they're decent. Meliodas is the best out of them all, I think, but Jericho and Elizabeth aren't bad either. Elizabeth is more so of a supporting unit. I was looking at her kit. She actually would be pretty nice to run alongside Bond. So I was just looking at her kit. She actually might not be that bad of an option, right? Jericho is good. However, she's just, I guess you could say she's aging, because if we look at Jericho, right, she's not all that, to be completely, just being completely honest with you, she's not really all that. So we look at her kit and you obviously see like she has age, she has explosion on her single skill, which is nice. She also has a very good passive. So if a critical strike occurs from an ally's skill use against an enemy, each ally's crit chance is increased by 5%. So pretty decent. She also has this, which decreases HP related stats. She's one of the few units in the game that actually has a damaging HP related stats debuff. So keep that in mind as well, right? So if we look at the characters and we look at the skill filter, she's one of the few units that has it, because I believe Zeldris has it. He has it on his ultimate though. Like the new Zeldris that came out, he has it on his ultimate. Decreases HP related stats. So yeah, literally one of the few units. So Zeldris has it on his ultimate. Hawk has it, and Arden has it. Like, that's terrible. That's a terrible lineup of units to have that debuff. So that's where she pretty much shines, I think, because that's a very, very good skill to have. Now, Halloween units, Meliodas is terrible. Gila, not that good. Elaine, I'm not gonna lie, Elaine actually could be somewhat useful if we just, you know, because she increases, I think it's attack. It's not attack related stats. Yeah. Her and Gil Thunder are the only two units that increase attack. That's insane. So literally her and Gil Thunder are the only two units that increase attack, which I find to be actually crazy, right? So she's not bad in terms of support because she increases defense-related stats, her own defense-related stats by 8% if she takes damage, but she is going to take massive damage because she sucks. Her stats suck. Crit resistance 33%, crit defense 17. She's shit. Like, but in terms of support, she's not that bad, right? She's not that bad. Decreases attack-related stats, you know, increases attack of all allies. So, you know, you could use her in certain scenarios. Like, you could use her for Deathmatch, Red Demon. You could use her for Final Boss or something like that if you do pull her. So, in terms of support, she's not the worst, but her stats, like it's just ass. Like, her stats suck dick. Like, there's really no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Like, she's terrible in terms of stats. Halloween units for you know, the batch that came out with Roxy, Shin, and Gowther on global, not actually that bad. Like, Roxy's still pretty good. Shin is still useful in some, you know, some scenarios, and then Gowther's one of the best units in the game. So this batch right here, very strong, very strong. So if you get any of these units, do not feel bad, right? If you get any of these units, again, Shin, very situational, but Roxy, the more units that come out that are, you know, human or just help her is going to be good for her, right? So I don't feel like she's going to die off. She is aging, but it's not like she's aging terribly, right? She's aging very gracefully, Sweet Temptations units. Elaine really is only useful for Crimson Demon. That's it. Not going to lie. Jenna and Zanari. Now, Jenna and Zanari actually is kind of like very good to run alongside Purgatory Bond, because I was watching Nag's video and she's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, she's not bad. She, you know, seals alt move gauge on one enemy. She removes debuffs. She heals on rank 2 and 3, right, and also removes debuffs. Then she increases HP related stats on her ultimate, which helps Bond out a lot. So again, she's not terrible, right? And also, whenever she removes a debuff from an ally, she gains 1 ultimate move gauge orb. So she literally, like, if you're facing a debuff team like Kyo, she can get her ultimate right away. That's pretty good, considering she creates a barrier too, right? So again, she's actually not that bad to run with Purgatory Bond. However, in game, she's not really all that either. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she's not really all that crazy. Again, she can be useful because she removes debuffs and heals, but not really all that crazy. Jenna's all right. When looking at these units first glance, they don't really shine out. Like, they're kind of shit. But when you take just a minute to look at their kits, it's like they could sort of be useful because she just straight up cancels stances, right, on one enemy. If this were AoE, this would be powerful. Like, this would honestly be very powerful, right? She also has Infect, which is good because she can, you know, restrict recovery related stats, and she only can be debuffed 1 time. So I mean, and then she increases her attack by 20% when debuffed. So she only gets a maximum of 20% attack, but she can only be debuffed once. I think that's really strong. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think that's actually very powerful. If this were on a unit that were, you know, like crazy good, man, jeez, I'm not gonna lie, like 1 debuff only, that's crazy. But yeah, her ultimate's kind of ass. You know, break 2 times damage against stance enemies. I mean, that is good against Red Arthur, right? Since it is single target, gonna do pretty good damage. 2 times damage against him when he puts up his stance. But otherwise, it's not like crazy. Like, if it were a Rupture, that'd be even better. Like, if it were a Rupture, but I mean, it is what it is, right? So again, not crazy, but can be useful. Then we take a look at Derriere. Honestly, I think y'all are just like undermining my girl Derriere by a lot, because Derriere is very powerful. She's very powerful, right? The blue version of her, she removes buffs, so right off the rip, she can take off the max HP buff that Bond has, which is very strong. She has a taunt, and she's immune to stun, which immunity to stun is good against, like, literally just Elizabeth and Ram, but otherwise, not really all that crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But she increases her defense-related stats, so it's very good. The only thing is if you face like face off against a 6 out of 6 Bond, you're screwed because he has Rupture on his ultimate at 6 out of 6. So you're screwed. But if you're not, like, you should be like okay because she's increasing her defense related stats. So you should be okay. She also has Amplify, and keep in mind she's increasing her basic stats by 10% for a maximum of 3 times when she takes damage. So that's pretty good. You know, having Amplify, she gives herself 3 buffs. So having her 6 out of 6 is going to be very strong because you could pretty much like almost one-shot Bond if you play it smart. You could one-shot Bond because if you put up her taunt, remove his HP buff, he's kind of screwed, not going to lie. So yeah, that's really good, really good. Now, we have Easton and Valenti. I'm not going to lie. They not what they used. Well, Valenti's always been garbage, but Easton, my girl, like, that's my girl. Everyone knows Easton's my girl, but she's just aged, and it's kind of unfortunate because there was a time where she was meta. Like, there was once a time where she was meta. Now she's decent. It is what it is, right? She's decent. Plus, she's green, so she's at a disadvantage against Bond. Yeah, just unfortunate, but hey, she's decent, right? In PvE, she's decent. We got the rest too, Deanne, Elaine, and Ozzo and Hawk. Now, these are just units that are seasonal, but like they don't really fit into Halloween, like new legends, etc. They're just seasonal units, right? Limited event units. So Wedding Deanne is she's not really all that crazy. Elaine is garbage. Elaine is absolute garbage. I'm sorry for anyone who pulls her, but she is garbage. Ozzo and Hawk are actually very strong units, though. If you manage to pull multiple copies of Ozzo and Hawk, do not be disappointed because they are very powerful units. Very, very powerful units. In fact, I would almost say that they're underrated units. The fact that, you know, they are limited sucks, but they're strong. They're very strong. Keep in mind, they do decrease attack. I wish this was attack-related stats, but it is what it is. But really, their main thing is their passive. So they increase their own ultimate move gauge by the number of orbs depleted from the enemy's ultimate move gauge. So however many orbs they take away, they get. So they can literally get their ultimate turn 1. Keep that in mind. So yeah, that's how powerful they are. Then they also expel, which lowers the number of skills that the enemy can use. I mean, they're just strong. They're really, really strong. So I know a lot of people don't have them because of how limited they were. And when they dropped on global, it was kind of a rough time. So that's unfortunate, but they are good. They are very, very good. Are they top tier meta? I don't know about that, but they are very strong units. They are very strong units. But all in all, this is the banner. Very good. Again, keep in mind, don't use gems. This is a free banner. Also, if you're summoning on Bond, you will be able to get a fever gauge, right? The fever gauge will increase the SSR rate by, increase it to 5%. And then it also gets 1 free multi on the seasonal banner along with the tickets. So the way you're going to fill up this gauge, I believe, is just by summoning on Bond's banner, right? So the more times you summon on Bond's banner, the more you'll be able to get of the multi. So do keep that in mind. Also, by the way, there is only 1 fever mileage gauge. So I believe once you reach the max, it's over. Once you reach the max, it's over. So yeah, so again, 90, 190, 290, 390, 490. You get basically 5 free, quote-unquote, free multis when you summon on Bond, like, if you fill up the gauge. So that's pretty good, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think of the banner. Are you prepared for this? Do you want, like, let me know who you want. Are you excited for this when it comes to global? Just let me know down in the comments below. You guys already know, though. As always, I will see you all next time.